Good morning, YouTube. I'll tell you what I've done. You see the little decal there? 550 Performance. I've installed the 550 Performance 87 Octane stock improved ECU in my 300L here. So I only just put it in today, actually half hour ago. So this is the absolute first ride I've been on, and we'll go out for a spin and I'll tell you what I think. You know, just seat of the pants, first impressions, that's all. So in case you're wondering where the ECU is and how big of a job it is, it's super simple. You've only got to take this panel off. So you take your seat off first. There's a bolt here, bolt there, and then there's a push pin right around there underneath, and then another push pin right here, and another one right there. I don't know whether I've got the camera angled right for you. However, those push pins, all you do is get a little scratch awl or something and push in the center pin, and then the whole thing will release and you pull it out. And then to put it back in, all you got to do is push that pin up so it protrudes up above the pin, above the flange, and then put it in, then push the pin down. Anyway, the ECU is right behind the coolant recovery tank. So you just take the two bolts off of the recovery tank, pull it to one side, and then you'll see your ECU. It's in a bit of a rubber boot, and you just got to kind of release that at the top a bit and unplug it and pull it out and put the new one in. Of course, before you do any of that, disconnect your negative battery terminal. Let's go for a spin, shall we? Now, I've only been riding for about 5 minutes, and the check engine light was on, as they say it will be. But after 5 minutes, I turned the bike off, started it again, and the check engine light is off. It seems to be idling stable at about 1500, and that is the new idle. I believe that stock is 1200, so they raised that to 1500, and then they give you an extra 1000, I believe, on the top end. They raised the limiter. Not that I would ever need that, but there you go. Okay, so I do feel a little extra kick from the enrichment. And of course, that's one of the things we were hoping for, right? I'll tell you what. Let's go in the parking lot here, and we'll see if any of that low speed jerkiness is gone. I don't know, I kind of think it is. You know, there's off. There's on. It's just smooth, right? There's not that sudden on. Yeah, it's more controllable. We'll go on the highway for a little bit. So what I noticed in the city, you know, stop and go, that type of thing, low to mid-range, was a little more responsive. A little bit quicker to respond and pick up power. Okay, well, that was wide open. And I don't know if top end is improved at all, but that so much depends on the road and circumstance, wind on a bike like this, so hard to tell there. So let's get off the highway now, because that isn't why I purchased the new ECU. It wasn't to make better top end power or anything like that, eh? It was to create a better power management and a little brisker at the low to mid throttle. That's what I was hoping for. What I was long range wanting was just to enrich it for more engine longevity. Have the engine run a little bit cooler with a little bit more fuel going through it. And especially since I've slightly freed up the airbox by taking off the backfire screen, and I removed the snorkel, so a little bit extra flow through the airbox, eh? And I also did a little bit of a mod, you'll see it on my channel there, to the stock exhaust. Basically drilled out the end plate on the spark arrestor and covered it with spark arresting screen, so that it air from the middle chamber can go directly out rather than have to pass through the baffles and then out. Anyway, little changes, but this would help for that also. Yeah, see, that's more what I want, you know, is a little extra response. Yeah, I'd say it's got a little bit more kick to it. Not much. Just a little. But primarily I think it's smoother. And especially on that low speed stuff. So that's kind of nice. I like that. Because that on-off jerky throttle was definitely... I mean, I get around it, but it can be an issue, right? So it's nice to get that smoothed out. Yeah, it's a little better, a little smoother, and a little more power. Those are my first impressions, absolute raw first impressions. I'll have more to say about it down the line when I get to ride the bike in a lot more varied circumstance, and especially I want to see how it changes things off-road. So that will be in another video. Yeah, just rolling on. Definitely it's a little quicker. So the extra fuel is doing its thing, and like I say, it's gonna cool the engine down a little bit, keep it running just a tad cooler, not much, but a little. And that, over the course of many years, will increase the longevity of things, keep the valves in better condition and such. So I think that's all I've got to say about it right now. You guys, you take care, ride safe, have fun, and I'll catch you on another one.